They stand well. Ready. Gate spring. They're off and racing. Mac was a little tardily coming out of the gates and back there with Rock My Way. Beautiful Baroque in the early stages. Village Girl first of them to jump though from Varstart, Major Max. Now pushing through and now getting into a much handier spot is Mac after the start. A length and a half to Me Augusto. Rock My Way. Ace Command 3 deep is looking for a bit more rain. Wanted to rip and tear early on. Back on the inside next of all is Beautiful Baroque, which is second from last, and back there with Royal Splendour. At the 900 they go, and Village Girl is going to dictate the terms of the affair. Warwick's in front there. She calls the shots on Little Village Girl. The pit pony out 3/4 of a length in front, running second. The big galloper Varstart. Back on the inside came Mac, which has improved considerably in running. Over on the outside, Major Max also getting a good trip into the race. Around them goes Ace Command, who's been no much better than 3 deep. On the rails, Rock My Way. Me Augusto quickly pushing up near the middle from Royal Splendour in a packing field. And then came Beautiful Baroque, but they're on the point of the turn and straightening for home. Village Girl leads Varstart. Major Max going up stylishly. Behind them looking for the way clear is Mac, followed by Me Augusto. Varstart, Major Max have gone to Village Girl. Behind them, Mac under pressure. It's Major Max down inside the 120. Village Girl battles on Varstart. Can't do any better. Major Max too good. Major Max has won it from Village Girl. Mac probably third from Varstart. Then Rock My Way close up. Then Ace Command, Me Augusto. Beautiful Baroque behind that group. And toward the tail is Royal Splendour. Major Max, Peter Nucky, takes out the third of the day. Peter Nucky there putting Major Max right into the sweet seat. He lobbed into an ideal trail. Village Girl has taken up the role of pacemaker. Mac didn't jump all that quickly. Mustered speed though and was in a handy enough spot coming to the corner. Just unable to build momentum down on the inside. And Varstart, who was there right outside of Village Girl, she absolutely got shadowed by the big fellow Varstart, who's a bit of a hulk, but didn't give much. Major Max, though, makes it 2 out of 3 this campaign. The Magnus 3-year-old for trainer Reese Radford and Frank and May Edwards. Out of Narana, ridden by Peter Nucky, and it's a 10 out of 10 ride by Nux here on Major Max. A length and a half the winning margin, and next second and third. 34.5 is the last 600. 1,745 the placings. 1,745 after the running of race number 3. Village Girl, a universal ruler filly. She continues her good form for Takahide Ikanushi, owned by Carolyn Gamage. And in third spot, Mac by All-American from Miss Chloe Tamash, trained by Dion Luciani and ridden by Patrick Carberry. 1,745 in 125.18. Not a quickly run 1,400, that is for sure. The third on the card. Good effort, Rock My Way under the circumstances. Second up certainly was closing in on those leaders in the final stages. Race number 4, the Bunbury Batteries and Radiators Westspeed Platinum Handicap. Over the 1,400, 2 Flickers Chance, 10 American Troop, both out there. American Troop comes here tomorrow, and no riding alterations to the next on the card. As we head downstairs, and here's Britt joining us in the winners' enclosure, along with winning trainer Reese Radford. He'd be giving Pete Nucky a nice little 10 out of 10 for that ride.
Yes, I'm sure he will, Reese. Out of 10, Nux ride?
Oh yeah, no, that was a 10, that's spot on.
Exactly right. Major Max, opposing record now, just the 6th career start, 3 victories brought up today. What impressed you most about the way he was able to run through the line today?
Well, yeah, probably exactly that. He sort of looked after his last run, he probably needed the 14, so no, it's worked out good.
You put the pads on last start. Have you been battling through a bit of feet issues with him?
A little one, but no, nothing major. Since he just went out 1, but no, it's pretty much just superficial now, yeah.
So just something, will they stay on just as a precautionary thing throughout his campaign?
No, we'll probably take him off his next shoe, I'd reckon. Yeah, we'll discuss that with Brian, the farrier, and go from there, yeah.
He's doing a great job at the moment, this horse. Do you think 1,400 metres today he has the ability to stretch out to a mile?
We'll see what Pete reckons. the way he hit the line, I couldn't see why we wouldn't try it. Maybe later on down the track, but I'll see how he pulls up and see what the calendar tells us.
Congratulations on the win.
Thanks very much.
There is Reese Radford, and a few answers to come from Peter Nucky and their discussions in just a moment. So we might get his thoughts once he's weighed in, and he'll have a chat with Scott. But this horse hasn't done a hell of a lot wrong, Scott, from his 6 career starts to date.
He's been very, very good in all of those. He broke his maiden status in a 3-year-old no metro win last year race, which is always a good indication of horses with above average ability. And so we see him now returning this preparation. He trialled super, he won soft first up. He was probably wrong part of the track last start. He sat in the breeze, but he was run up the track on a day where you had to be back towards the inside. And today Peter Nucky jumps back aboard. Nux has been back riding for a little while. It's good to get back on this horse, Nux. You obviously know a bit about him when you rode him in his first preparation.
Yeah, that's right. He's a lovely little horse. He's been a bit immature in the head, and Reese and father of, and even Dr. Frankie's, they've given him plenty of time. And I think that benefits, like the rewards are kind of benefit and follow through that. And, you know, he's done good today. He over-raced a little bit early, but once he got in behind him, he come good. And I think the more racing he does in time, he's kind of get there. Yeah.
There's probably a few nervous moments in those first stages, just hoping to get in behind them.
Yeah, well, that's where he just wasn't really coming back to me really kindly, and I just had to persist with it a bit. As soon as he got behind him, then he realised he can settle. Yeah, so I think all that comes good in time, and he'll be right.
It's a good effort, that. 59 kilos, first time 1400. There's plenty to work with.
Exactly right. That's where I think he's got a future, this bloke.
Congratulations, well done.
Thanks.
There is Peter Nucky. Major Max wins race number 3 over Village Girl, and Mac runs into third. 1, 7, 4 and 5.